sitting on a couch watching the footy with some popcorn and some beer. That's what it feels like being on this bike. Oh yeah, this is a Sunday carver for sure. All the old guys are like, whoa. I'm cruising second, up third. Oh, oh, that is a bit of an issue. Imagine if I get back to the dealer and they say to me, oh, that bike's not fitted with a quick shifter. Ground clearance, which is all in my head, and it's a shoe in to worry about. Cruisy, like you're on a couch eating fried chicken and having a couple of cans on a Friday night. Well, I'm older than I was when I got on the bike by about an hour, so maybe I've hit that age. If they say that to me, that will be an XODAS all-time classic. XODAS strikes again, babies. Well, check it, babies. This is the 2025 R12S, otherwise known as the BMW R12 on orange steroids. Check it out. It is an absolute beauty. That is one of the nicest looking motorcycles I reckon I've ever laid my eyes on. Look at it. That colour, that sort of burnt orange, lava orange they call it, I think. And wicked LED headlight, beautiful front cowling. How good. How good. Well, those mirrors are pretty sexy too, aren't they? The whole thing, like the more you look at it, the more detail reveals itself. Sun comes out, look at the shine. Stunning. Stunning. Wow. Look at that. Brembo's front and rear, the chrome tailpipes. Oh, gorgeous looking machine. Anyway, does it go as well as it looks? That is the question in this first test ride of this beast. Let's hear some boxer grunts. Oh yeah. Far out, man. That torque steer is pretty cool. First time you experience it, it's like, what the? Okay, first impressions. Here we go. We're in dynamic mode. And, oh yeah. Wow, beautiful creamery, torquery down low. Love that. Smooth too. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Here we are, righto. Oh, wow, yeah, beautiful torque response down low. That is so nice. And straight away I can feel decent wind blast, so this isn't doing a whole lot, but it is a naked bike, babies. Feels agile. Wow. Really comfortable. Probably a little bit low, but a little bit on the low side for me. I'm 6'4", and when I'm sitting on the bike stationary, my legs are still quite bent even when they're on the ground. But I've got to say, comfortable. Seats plenty padded enough. I can feel a little backrest. And the tank feels, actually it looks wide, but it feels narrow because of these inserts. So it probably take a bit of getting used to. But you talk about agile, holy moly. Brakes, oh yeah, wow, BMW, look at that. I mean, I over-braked big time. Yeah, brakes are unreal. What a cool little bike. I mean, apparently it's 220 kilo, according to the spec sheet, but you wouldn't know it. Oh yeah, well, quick shift is a little rough. A little on the rough side. That is a really neat profile in terms of power delivery. The bars feel quite wide. Now I'm kind of used to that because the MR has wide bars, but they do feel rather wide on this. But the overall seating position, very relaxed. Got to reach a little bit for the bars, but quite relaxed. I feel in a I feel like I've got very poor posture sitting on the bike, which means I'm sort of all bent over and relaxed and kind of like, yeah, cruisy, you know what I mean? Like sitting on a couch watching the footy with some popcorn and some beer. That's what it feels like being on this bike. It feels like I'm sort of cruising. I'm watching a Friday night game of football. I've just ordered some home delivery, maybe some fried chicken to go with my popcorn and beer. That's what it feels like. Whereas you get on, you know, the MR or the Super Duke, and you are in race mode. There's no beer, there's no popcorn, there's certainly no fried chicken. It's probably a quick bowl of pasta and then into some high performance. Whereas on this, I am definitely in fried chicken mode. Chicken karage maybe with some mayo. Any case, back to the bike. Love these analog dials, super cool, with a little digital touch, so I can change my modes and all that good stuff. Typical BMW switchgear. I know that system pretty well. Nice long clutch out. Might need to adjust that. Smooth as you like. And you know, low speeds. I'll jump at a third here. Oh yeah, look at that. Really creamy smooth, seriously. What I enjoy immediately about this motorcycle, other than its relaxed nature, is that really low down pull. It's a thing of beauty, which makes this a really good suburban, urban warrior. Love that. You could get yourself into license losing territory very easily, because the speed limit's 60 k's, and this thing just pulls you there, boom, 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 like that, but effortlessly. That's the thing. Mirrors do not actually vibrate. How have BMW done it? They can't do it on their sports bikes, but on this, I can use the mirrors. The mirrors are excellent. Third gear and open her up. Yeah, nice torquey response, beautiful. No problem at all with overtaking, absolutely none. Oh, this is a ripper. This is a wonderful machine. And the handling, it's effortless. Oh yeah, love it. Oh, the turn-in. Yeah, really nice. It's a no-fuss machine, I can tell you that. It's so effortless, so easy to ride. Oh yeah, this is a Sunday carver, for sure. I was sort of a little hesitant to lean too much there, because I'm not used to the boxer format. And you kind of think, oh, how much ground clearance have I got? But you got heaps, you got plenty. There's no way you're going to cap, you know, there's no way you're going to hit your cylinder. Like you've got foot pegs down there, of course, going to go well before then, and let's take a bit of getting used to. It's like riding on a some kind of magic carpet. Just go down the gears, 1, 2. Yeah, the quick shifter's a little notchy, and you do get a bit of instability when you shift down, but it's all part of the drama. Oh, look at that, it holds the line beautifully. Yeah, there's just enough drama going on with the gear shifts and the boxer kind of character that it just gives you something. Like, it's beautiful and smooth and easy to ride, but it just gives you this bit of character, bit of feedback that says, hey, I'm a fun bike, I'm not boring, I'm not, yeah, might be smooth, but I can get up and boogie, man. I can do some breakdancing. I can get everyone watching me in the middle of the dance floor. That's kind of what it's saying. Oh, look at these roads. Oh yeah, quick shifter, man. I don't know if you noticed that. when I shifted then, the whole front end of the bike moved around. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. That'll take some getting used to. Maybe I backed off. I might have backed off actually. It might be a user error. It may well be user error. Let's go into pie in the sky here and just see how many looks this bike gets. Let's see what people think of it. Here we go, the famous pie in the sky. Oh yeah, there's a bit of drama. There's a bit of drama associated with this bike, particularly using the quick shifter. Although that could well be user error. Could well be. Here we go, bike heaven. Look at this, everyone's out. Gentlemen. Yeah, it gets noticed, that's for sure. Yep. All the old guys, I'm like, whoa! It's an involuntary reaction. Okay, well, let's just test this quick shifter out. Okay, I'm in third gear. I'm gonna go off the throttle, down. Oh yeah, and the front just goes wobble, 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 wobble. And now I'm cruising in second, up to third. Oh, oh, that is a bit of an issue. Bit of an issue. Look at this road. Woohoo, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Kangaroos everywhere up here, apparently. Anyhow, so here we are on the R12S. I've got to say, the initial corner tip-in is very good. It takes a bit of getting used to. Like, first time you tip it in, you feel like you're going to fall over. Like, it's, wow, really good. And then I've just got to get used to the ground clearance. That'll take just a little bit of dialing in, because the bike just feels so low. It feels so low to the ground, particularly as you're tipping in mid-corner. But it's a real wind in your hair Sunday motorcycling treat type of a bike. But it'd be great to share with a pillion, you know, this type of machine. I'd want to know what my options were for 2-up. But yeah, you really do feel like you're on a magic carpet, just, you know, cruising about 2 feet above the ground. Suspension feels compliant, not too stiff, but stiff enough you can have a rip, but it soaks up the bumps nicely. They've tuned it really well. No complaints there. Might try a downshift. Boom, that wasn't as bad as prior editions of the downshift show on this bike. Oh, upshifts are yeah, really no good. Maybe I'm not on the throttle enough, I don't know. That sort of feeling of the swivel between your legs, that kind of boom, boom, like that sort of almost downhill skiing kind of feeling. It's lovely, but I'm not aggressive enough on the lean angles yet, because I just worry about ground clearance, which is all in my head, and it's a shoo-in to worry about. But it's a test bike, it's a demo, dealer demo, it's not mine. If I owned it, I'd test it. Yeah, I'd end up scraping the shit out of it, but don't want to do that on a demo. It is a look. What I will say is, obviously the bikes in my portfolio are sharper, they're more aggressive, they've got a more performance focus, and so as smooth as this is and as nice as the tip-in is, I'm used to that sharp razor focus motorcycle, and this is not that. Now, if I was more aggressive on it and I knew the bike more, and it wasn't someone else's bike, I could probably change that. I could probably get a bit more used to it and have more carvery fun. But I'm not sure the rewards are going to be as high as they are on, say, a 3090R, obviously, or an MR. Goes without saying. This is a different bike, different purpose. Is it fun? Yeah. Is it fast? It's fast enough. Its standout performance feature is its download torque and the initial 5% of throttle response, and it's early turning, absolutely. But it's not going to rip me out of a corner at more kind of eager sort of trajectories as my other stuff in my garage. But yeah, lovely bike. I mean, if you want an all-rounder, you can have a bit of fun on, go long distance, enjoy the Sunday ride, commute into town, that looks bloody incredible, this is a great option. You know, if you're a retro, if you're a cafe racer style of person, you like retro, just look no further. And it's just so smooth, particularly at these lower speeds. Really nice. I mean, commuting on this would be so easy. And once you've sort of gauged the width of it, your lane filtering, piece of cake, I reckon. Piece of cake! I can't go through my criterion and give you a full review. This I just don't have time. I'm only on a quick test ride, so I don't have time to do that. But I reckon she'll stack up pretty well across most of the criterion. The one fail, and it's a big one, is the quick shifter. It's absolutely awful. I've watched reviews. One reviewer said the quick shifter was amazing, smooth, and really awesome. I mean, the bike might have had a few more Ks on it. I don't know. How many's this got on it? 100 Ks probably, or something. It's brand new, so that's probably half the problem. The quick shifter needs time to gel, to wear in, whatever. Yeah, it's better with a bit more open throttle. It's a bit better, but still scary. But this bike, you're not going to be riding with a wide open throttle. This is a cruisy bike. You want to cruise and enjoy the low down torque response. So quick shifter needs to be a bit better at those lower throttle openings for mine. But you know, I score things out of 10, right? This quick shifter won't get a 5. It won't pass. It doesn't pass. It's really annoying. You don't want to use it. So using the clutch, beautiful clutch, really nice. So I would ride this manually. I would not bother specking this up for a quick shifter. Now, put another 500 Ks on the bike, it might get better, and I'll take it back. And maybe I should go and ride one with more Ks on it. But that's a fail. Downshift with the clutch, easy as you like. And maybe it's because I'm not a boxer guy. Maybe it's because I haven't really ridden many boxers and I'm just not used to that kind of drama, being spoiled. But you know, suspension's an absolute knockout. Engine response knockout. The way it's like the switchgear's laid out, you know, the analog digital combo, awesome. Looks 10 out of 10. How does it make you feel? Oh, I mean, you feel just cruisy, like you're on a couch eating fried chicken and having a couple of cans on a Friday night. That's what it feels like. If you need a bike in your portfolio that makes you feel like that, then this is the bike for you. When I bought the Hyper Motard, I bought it because I wanted a bike that was more thrashable and a bit less scary than the big bore beasts. And that's pretty why I'd buy something like this. But I think I'd rather have the Hyper Motard than this, actually, and I sold that. But look, this is just first impressions. This could be a bike that you could live with every day and just thoroughly enjoy. Hyper Motard probably a little more hectic. Well, yep, she runs all the way to 9,000, nearly 8,500. And yeah, she just progressively, you can feel the torque and power dropping off. So it doesn't smash into the rev limiter, obviously, it just starts to taper off. But that low mid-range is all you need. You wouldn't be riding this bike into the rev limiter, you'd be changing well before then. So overall impressions as I head back to the dealer group. First impressions, yeah, really like it. Very enjoyable ride. Cruisy, creamery, talkery gorgeous bike that many people will love. I'm not sure I'm in love. I'm in love with the look of it, I can tell you that. I wish the KTM Super Duke looked like this. I mean, I do like the look of that. It looks like an alien, but this is stunning. But this might be a bike for me in a few years' time. Later in life, I might just sneak through here. Yep, see that bike? Oh, far out. Far out. That's actually going to create a problem. That's actually dangerous, that shifter. I don't know if you notice, I don't know if you can see it, the whole front end of the bike goes, far out. Anyway, it's a bike that, once I sort that out, it's a bike that later in life I would probably really enjoy. When I'm just in that, when I'm starting to slow down and not as hectic, and I'm just in that more cruisy mode. When I'm older, I'd probably really enjoy a bike like this. Just not sure I'm there yet. I did own a 1200 Ducati Scrambler, which was my first sort of retro cruisy type bike, and I actually got that when I'd been out of motorcycling for a while, and I wanted to get back into motorcycling, and I'd owned all the crazy stuff. I'd owned all the fast super bikes before, and I bought that as a way to come back into motorcycling. And I got bored with it after about 3 months. I got rid of it, but it served its purpose, got me back onto two wheels again. I just wonder if I'd get bored on this. I probably wouldn't actually, because the engine response on this is better than the Scrambler by a country mile. Scrambler had that kind of big, slow torque build up. It was like a bit of a yawn. This is kind of instant build up of torque. It's like boom, there, it's on tap. And I reckon that would keep this bike interesting. And of course the boxer engine character, it'll keep it interesting. So I don't think you'd get bored on this, but you just got to be a person who wants to own a cruiser. And one that is agile and gorgeous. If you're that person, buy this. Just not quite sure I'm that person at the moment. I'll probably think about this bike for the whole weekend. It'll probably be on my mind, and it's the sex appeal of the machine that is going to be pulling me back to it. And you never know. You never know. One of these might turn up in my portfolio. The other thing, when I make my remarks about this bike, I do so also in the context of price. It's $34,000. This is a dealer demo. It's $34,000 right away. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. $34,000. If you're going to spend that money on a bike like this, you want it to rock your world. You really want to be, desiring this bike big time, thinking about it while you're lying in bed at night. To spend that sort of money, you want to have that deep down affection for it. Like if this was a $24,000 bike, I'd buy it now. I'd take it back to the dealer and say, yeah, I'll take it away now. Here's cash, no props. And the base model R12 is a $24,000 bike. This is another 10 grand. And I just think that's the issue. It's just because when I'm riding it and thinking about it and judging it, I'm judging it against the other bikes in my portfolio that are all in the same price bracket. And that I think makes it a difficult comparison. Yeah, so I think the combination of price and therefore the way you're sort of judging it and the standards to which you're judging it, along with by far and away the worst quick shifter I have ever experienced in my motorcycling life, I think they're the two factors that prevent me walking into the dealership now and going, sign me up. Imagine if I get back to the dealer and they say to me, oh, that bike's not fitted with a quick shifter. If they say that to me, that will be an XODAS all-time classic. XODAS strikes again, babies. Oh, that would be an all-time classic if they say that to me. Oh. I've got to say though, now that I'm settling in and getting beyond my first impressions, I really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying the laid-back cruisiness. Yeah. Well, I'm older than I was when I got on the bike by about an hour, so maybe I've hit that age in the last hour. I'm now enjoying the cruisability of this motorcycle. Oh shit, I suppose if I'm no good at motorcycling, I've always got comedy as a backup plan. I love the switchgear on the BMWs. Everything's in the right place. Love that. Love that. Look at that. You can see the reflection of the those LED lights. Superb. Superb, superb, superb. There she is. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, honestly, that is the prettiest bike I've ever seen in my life. By a country mile. It is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I just love looking at it. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. What are the taillights looking like? Oh yeah, lovely. From behind, right? That's just gorgeous. Oh god, I mean, I really want it. Anyway, there you go, the R12S. I hope you enjoyed that quick first impression ride. You never know. You never know. For now, it's goodbye from him and goodbye from me, and see you later.